Hi everyone, how you doing? My name is Mariana, but you can call me Mari. Welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a very chill video. I'm going to drink some beer as I talk to you about being new on booktube. I decided to do the booktube newbie tag. I saw someone doing that and thought, why not? So I'm going to be answering some of these questions, talking about, everything about being new on booktube, I guess. And I haven't read these questions before. I've watched other people's videos. I'll link down below if I can find where this video started. But in any case, I'm going to start answering these questions as we chill, we chat, we discuss. Yeah, I was supposed to record another video today, but that didn't happen, so we're here now. So the first question is, why did you start this channel? I started this channel honestly because I've been watching YouTube for the longest time. I wanted to participate in all these discussions. I felt like I was a little disconnected from everybody because I was kind of watching it from the outside, and it's been about like 8 years now, so it was about time. I actually started a booktube channel years ago. It was like in 2016. I privated all those videos because they're kind of embarrassing. I was really tiny and little, and she was a kid. So here I am now, and it was now or never. It was kind of like my New Year's resolution, so that's why I uploaded it this year. I decided, you know what, it may as well just start it now. So yeah, that's why we're here. Then the second question is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to booktube? Well, I'm really interested in those videos about like what celebrities read. I think I can bring some critical analysis to booktube. Obviously, there's a lot of literary majors and linguistic majors here, so it's not necessarily new content, but I think I can like maybe bring my own perspective if, that's valuable. And I'm also a Latina creator, so I'm from Chile, so I can bring some perspective from that aspect. I am an English teacher here, in Chile, so yeah, it's a different experience that I think I can talk about. And then probably gonna try to apply for a master's program, who knows. So it's just kind of like, come with me on this journey. Then the third question is, what are you most excited for about this new channel? I'm excited to meet people. I'm excited to talk about books with people because I feel like I do that in my everyday life, and it's kind of annoying for those who don't read. And if I find people who do read and are interested in books, I kind of tunnel vision on that and just ambush them. If somebody asks me about anything about books, they will be talking to me for like hours. So I guess it's just because I want to get to know more people who are interested in books than just me, and kind of actively working on that and actively seeking out those people or them coming to me. Then number 4 is, why do you love reading? I do have to say I was kind of like a late reader. I didn't read a lot in Spanish when I was a kid. I remember I read Matilda and I read Harry Potter. And my dream was to read in English. It was just always a dream of mine, a goal to be able to understand books in English for some reason. And English was not my first language. I learned Spanish first because it's my mother tongue. Then I learned French because I was in a French school. And then I had the opportunity to go live in the United States. So I started learning English there. And I started reading more, and that's when I truly fell in love with reading. I think after I was able to read Harry Potter in English, that's kind of how it started. And I read a lot of fantasy when I was a teenager, and that also cemented my love for being able to escape to other worlds. And I think the escapism that literature brings is something that not a lot of media can give you. I consider myself a very imaginative person, so I like being able to imagine my own characters. I like being inside my own head and realizing, hey, I am picturing all of this in my own head, and being capable of doing that is just something so special. I used to be one of those people who used to say like, oh, the book is better than the movie, but obviously there has been some adaptations that have changed my mind on that one. But reading will always be like my first medium to consume any type of story. I like being able to imagine it myself, and then I will watch a movie or a show. I'm one of those people, like if I know that a movie has a book, I will read the book first, just because I need to. The only movies that I've watched in the last couple of years that have a book or a novel and I didn't read it was Dune, because I don't like science fiction very much, so I didn't want to do that to myself. But yeah, that's why I love reading. I like to be able to imagine things. Number 5 is, what book or series got you into reading? And I think I already answered this question because I talked about Harry Potter. Harry Potter is definitely the book series that got me into reading. Like truly reading. The first book series I ever read was Twilight. So I could say Twilight, but honestly I found like my groove and my reading habits developed after reading Harry Potter. And I don't think I've ever had such a strong connection to a book series even after that. And I wasn't even that young when I started reading Harry Potter. I was like 15, 14, which is still young, but obviously I didn't start it when I was a child, as so many other people. But yeah, Harry Potter, 100%. Number 7, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Whew, I think editing. I think editing will be the hardest thing I need to overcome. I have very high standards for myself, and so I'm a perfectionist. If I record something and I don't like it, I'll record it all over again. I'm trying to relax on this video and trying to, you know, let it flow. The other videos that I've posted have been videos that I've recorded many times. So the video that you were watching then are videos that I spent a long time making. So that's one of the challenges that I feel like I need to overcome. And obviously, hate on the internet is always present and prevalent, especially if you get like a bigger channel. I don't think it's gonna be the case for me. I think I'm doing this just for myself. So obviously it's always good to receive people and getting comments, and my first video got so many nice comments that I was just over the moon. But you know, it always comes with a fear of getting the other side of the coin and maybe getting some mean comments. But yeah. Number 8, when did you start reading? I think I already also answered this question. I started reading when I was about 13 or 14. I was really like a late reader. I used to not like reading at all, and then I read Matilda and that made me want to start reading more. And then I think a couple of years passed after that. I didn't read anything. Then I read Twilight. That kind of started a frenzy of I want to read all the vampire books in the planet. But then once I started reading Harry Potter when I was 14, that's when I knew that reading was like my hobby, my main activity other than like singing. Number 9, where do you read? I read in my bed. That's mainly the place where I read. I've tried like different places, and obviously if I'm feeling it, I'll read anywhere. I usually read also in the public transport, commuting to my work or to uni, so I'll read there. The place that I read every single day is my bed. I'll just lay down, and I like to read on my Kindle because it allows me to like lay down on my bed and read with the lights off. I'm a horrible human being. I'm so sorry. I love physical books. And I have a lot of them, and I'll show it to you later. But yeah, I like my Kindle. I just like how easy it is to read on a Kindle. I like that I can just like literally lay down, turn off the lights. If I'm really tired, I'll fall asleep after a few pages. And I found that if I watch a movie or a TV show before I go to bed, it's really difficult for me to fall asleep, but it's really easy for me to fall asleep reading. So that's what I like to do. And number 10, what kind of books do you like to read? Nowadays, I really like reading fiction, literary fiction. I read a lot of it, but I definitely have to say that romance is one of my favorite genres. I think just, I don't know. Also fantasy. I read a lot of different genres. I don't think I have like a preferred genre. I like thriller, I like horror novels, especially like body horror. I like, again, literary fiction. I like contemporary. I do have to say I don't like I think that's easier. I'll say the ones I don't like. I don't really like young adult fantasy anymore. I think I grew out of it because I read so much of it when I was a kid. Same with dystopia. I think I don't read a lot of dystopia or sci-fi. It's just, those are genres I don't tend to gravitate towards. And non-fiction. And I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to acquire more feminist theory texts from different authors and different areas, but it's a slow process. I'm not the fastest reader. I read pretty fast, but not so fast that I can just get through so many academic texts in just one sitting, for example. And yeah, the last question is 11. What does your book collection look like? And for this, I think I'll make a separate video showing you like my books, because I'm going to get a different bookcase. It's coming in, I mean, it's already here, but I have to build it. So once I do that and I put all my books in my room in different piles, and once I'm organizing it, I think I'll bring you with me when I'm organizing it. So that's going to be fun. And in this portion of the video, I wanted to include maybe some goals and some questions that I wanted to ask my future self, because again, since I'm new on booktube, I hopefully expect to do this for a while. So I want to see what Mariana from next year is feeling and what she thinks about all of this, and maybe she'll make a different video talking about this. But I guess my questions for Mariana in the future are how are you? Are you doing okay? How's your booktube channel? Did you reach a certain goal? Are you happy about it? Did you make the content that you wanted to make? Did you learn how to edit your videos in the way that you wanted to? This is one of your goals for this year. Hopefully you'll be able to learn how to edit the videos in a better way. Did you finish your job working at a school? Did you enjoy working in the school? I know you're very nervous and kind of excited at the same time. Are you still planning on applying for masters? Have you done that yet? Have you done your research? Are you ready to start this new chapter? Yeah, tell me how you're doing. That was my booktube newbie tag. Thank you for coming along. I hope you enjoy these types of videos. I think I'll make more relaxed, down to earth videos where I can just like sit down and talk without really thinking too much about it. Tell me, what you want to see from me maybe this year, what you're expecting also from this channel. What are some things that you like in general about booktube? Because those things are very useful and I would love to hear it. I hope you're doing well. I hope you are having an amazing week, and I will see you on my next video, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.